In 2019, the statistics that 13% of children in Malaysia are not reading proficiently by the time that they are in their late primary school.
Education is generally a much bigger, broader dimension, and literally sits inside. But the reason why education literacy needs to pay attention to each other is because if you don't have decent literacy skill, then education will be hampered. You are not able to cope with a large body of knowledge in a meaningful way.
There are two groups of children. One is schooling deprived, so they are children of school-going age, but they're not in school for various reasons. So they've dropped out of school, they've never been enrolled in school. This includes Malaysian children, migrant children, refugee children, indigenous children, children from pockets of poverty. And then there is also this other group of children, which is deeply concerning, learning deprived. So they are in school, yet they're not learning. They're not reading at grade level.
We have a literacy rate of 92%. That means 92% of the average Malaysian can read. When Linus exam was conducted in 2013 as part of the Malaysian National Education Blueprint, almost 40% of children in Selangor were not able to read adequately in year one. So collectively, there was about 40% of students who were not able to cope in reading and writing well. So if you can't read and write adequately at the adequate stages, then coping with other body of knowledge like geography or history, even maths and science will be a challenge, because it's not that you don't have the ability to do maths and science, you don't have the ability to read and comprehend what you're reading.
Kalau belajar online ni, dia macam lain tersangkut-sangkut. Okey, contoh, kalau kita dalam Zoom, lepas tu tiba-tiba kita keluar dalam kelas.
Boleh belajar di rumah tapi ada masalah internet atau handphone tak boleh guna.
Bila belajar online tu, pada mulanya budak-budak tu excited. Pada mulanya, bila dah masuk minggu kedua dah bosan.
Agak susah jugalah sebab diorang macam tak berapa nak faham apa yang cikgu ajar melalui itu sebab bising kan.
One of the challenges we face is, if you take teaching of English, the government has one standard curriculum, our Malaysian standard curriculum. If you were to teach English in Broga and Negeri Sembilan, it's going to be so much different and complex than teaching English in Bangsa KL. But the book is the same, the content is the same. So the curriculum is good, but equity is questionable because of the ability to cope. So that is why this project is important, because it brings those who are disadvantaged to par with those who are advantaged. Technology gives us the opportunity to self-educate. So with lots of new innovation in artificial intelligence, digital technology, streaming content, it can accommodate or fill in to a certain extent the gap where the rural and urban divide that naturally divides us.
We started this project to target children from pockets of poverty, to support them in their reading, to get them to read at grade level. For this year, we started with 30 children living in PPR Seri Alam, where we assign one reading coach to one child to work for the duration of 6 months. And we keep these reading sessions short, 30 minutes. Our volunteers, or reading coaches as we call them, will phone the child and they will read together. We have 2 reading sessions per week, one for Bahasa Melayu and the other for English.
Saya cakap dengan anak, okey, benda ni penting lah. Dia tak pergi sekolah. So tak ada guide dari cikgu.
So bila ada program yang macam ni, sangat bagus sebab mereka dapat membaca dan dapat fokus dengan pembelajaran yang macam ni, cikgunya one by one.
Tak expect dia boleh membaca dengan cepat bila belajar cara macam ni lah.
So I've learned how we could always cater our learning to students. For example, Amar, he draws a lot. And I've always tried my best to incorporate this because this is where he's able to express himself in a different and creative way. And also in classroom management, Amar always been quiet, but there were some moments where he became vocal towards the end, and which I truly admired because he opened up.
Saya seronok belajar dengan teacher ni sebab saya faham. Saya boleh cakap dengan orang English. Kalau kita jumpa sembang-sembang, boleh cakap bahasa Inggeris.
Projek ini seronok sebabkan teacher baik, saya boleh belajar lebih fokus.
What I can apply in my career next time is whenever I encounter people from outside people, the first thing I have to do is be in their shoes, understand them, where they're coming from.
I'm really happy to see where the project has come. So many improvements, so much of good feedbacks from the parents, from the volunteers. So it's really very rewarding to all of us.